Looking ahead to this weekend, the annual East Texas Gem and Mineral Show is set up for underway today at the Tyler Rose Garden. This year's theme is dinosaurs, and yes, there's fossils, plus a replica display along with a lot of rocks and gems.
Provides a source of education for a lot of people that think that rocks are just rocks, and ultimately there's just some really beautiful things and the earth sciences and geology that we can encourage people to continue to learn, and bringing this show is part of that.
The proceeds from the event go to educating the community and a scholarship for a college student who is studying earth science. If you want to go, it costs $5 for adults. Those 16 and younger get in for free as long as they attend with someone who bought an adult ticket. It's happening at the Tyler Rose Garden Center. The hours vary on Saturday and Sunday. You can see the details there on your screen.